Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is going to be a collab with a lot of ladies here on YouTube. It is hosted by Tamara from Southern Wife Everyday Life. I will have her channel linked below, as well as the playlist for everybody else's videos. And I'm going to be using this Pioneer Woman cookbook. It is one of her older ones. I have her whole collection. We're going to do her potato skins and her simple perfect chili. What you will need for the potato skins will be russet potatoes, sour cream, cheese, bacon, green onions, canola oil, and salt. And I will also have this cookbook linked in the description box below. So the first thing that you're going to do is preheat the oven to 400. And I have scrubbed these potatoes because we are going to be eating the skins and all. So now I'm just going to rub them down with some canola oil and put them in the oven at 400 degrees for 1 hour. So while they're cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get the green onions cut up that I'll be using to garnish the potatoes with once they're done. Now that they are done, I have checked them with a fork to make sure that they are tender, and I'm just going to get them all cut in half and go ahead and remove the inside. I look like I have some type of superpower here, cutting these hot potatoes in half and touching them, but with these nails on, I can't feel anything through them. Once I get them all cut in half, I'm just going to take a spoon and scrape out all of the potato from the skins. Once I get that done, I'm going to brush the inside of the potatoes with some more canola oil and add a little bit of salt. And then we will turn them over and do the same thing to the outside. And then we're going to bake on each side for 7 minutes at 400. So while that's cooking for the last time, I'm going to go ahead and start the bacon. And I did choose this fully cooked bacon because it just makes my life easier. And this plate does say microwave safe, but y'all will see here in a few minutes that that was in fact a lie. So now that they have cooked on both sides, I'm going to go ahead and add the cheese to them. And if you listen real close, here in just a couple of seconds, you can hear that plate explode in the microwave. And I was standing right in front of it, so of course I thought I got shot. So after I add the cheese to all of them, I'm going to add the bacon, but I am going to leave the bacon off of 3 of them for my daughter. My daughter does not eat meat. And then once I get the cheese and the bacon put on them, I'm going to put them in the oven for 6 minutes or until the cheese melts. This is one of my favorite sets of plates too, but it's shattered now. So I'm gonna take some more of the bacon and cook it in a skillet this time. And it only took a couple of minutes, and then I'm just gonna get it crumbled up to put on top of the potatoes and then throw them back in the oven. Now that they're done, I'm just going to remove them and put them on a plate and add the sour cream and green onion. I do leave the sour cream off of 3 of them for me, and then the green onions off of 2 of them for my youngest son. He's pretty picky. And that is it. They're done. These were really good. I'll definitely be cooking them more often. And the next thing that I chose is her Simple Perfect chili. And what you will need for this is 2 pounds of ground beef, salt, oregano, chili powder, cumin, garlic, onions. And the recipe calls for putting a whole jalapeno diced up inside the chili, but not all of my kids like the heat, so I chose to just garnish with jalapenos. You'll also need tomato sauce, Rotel tomatoes, pinto beans, and kidney beans if you choose to put beans in yours, but the recipe don't call for it. They are just optional. And then you will need some masa flour. So the first thing that we're going to do is cook up the ground beef. And while you're cooking it, the recipe calls for you to go ahead and add the garlic to the ground beef. And then you're just going to cook it through and drain it before you move to the next step. So now that the ground beef has been cooked and drained, I'm just going to add the can of tomato sauce along with the salt, oregano, chili powder, and cumin. And I'm just going to get that all mixed up really good and add a half a cup of water. And then I'll put the lid on it and let that simmer for 1 hour. So after that simmers for an hour, you're going to take a fourth of the masa flour and add it to 1/2 a cup of water and get that stirred up really well. And then you're going to add it to the meat mixture and get that stirred in. The recipe calls for the onions to be used as a garnish, but raw onions make me dizzy and give me a headache. So I am going to cook the onion that I chopped up inside the chili. And at this point is when you will add the rotel tomatoes, the chili beans, and the kidney beans if you choose to. I am going to make some Jiffy cornbread muffins to serve with it, and I'm just going to follow the package directions on the back of the box for that. And these little muffin papers make it easier for me, so that's what I'm using. So I let this simmer after I got everything put in it for I think another hour. I just turned it down on low and let it sit, and everything's done at this point. So I'm just gonna serve up some of it with some jalapenos and cheese and sour cream with one of the cornbread muffins. I also put out some Tostitos scoops with the jalapenos and cheese and sour cream to serve with it. This was really good. I will definitely be making my chili from now on with this spice mixture, and I had plenty left. That's going to be all. That's going to wrap up this video. Don't forget that the cookbook will be linked in the description box below, along with Tamara's channel and the playlist for the cookbook collab, so y'all can check out everybody else's videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos.